Yo, what's up? It's your boy Fifth Amber here today with another One Piece video for y'all today. I'll be going over how strong Monkey D. Luffy really is. Starting off with Luffy's strength, we first go over Lobo. Luffy is at least moon level. In Dressrosa, he punches Doflamingo in Gear 4, basically folding Dressrosa in half. Now, Dressrosa is a country, but since the One Piece planet has been scaled to be the size of a star, that would put this feat at continental. Now, Luffy goes on to surpass this countless times over, like when he fought Katakuri. His base form was performing better than his previous No Future Sight Gear 4 self. This is contentious though, because pre-Future Sight Luffy wasn't able to touch Cat, so of course he's gonna assume that Luffy got stronger in his balancing form if he was never able to hit him in the first place. But there's no debate that the advanced Conqueror Space Luffy was in fact superior to the Gear 4 Luffy in Dressrosa who performed the Continental feat, because he was very clearly performing better than his previous Gear 4 self in every way. Now, where you can get Rubber Boy to moon level is if he goes from Gear 2 being a 5 times multiplier, then Gear 4 being scaled to around 10 times stronger than Gear 2, due to it being said by Luffy that Luffy's power can run many times over when he's transformed into Bounce Man. Not even include Gear 3's power in that, which is kinda underestimating Luffy, since fucking Gear 5 leaving Luffy with enough force to destroy the damn moon. You could also use Kizaru for the dent in the tree in Sabaody, who is likely holding back, which this feat has the force of 10.44 exatons of TNT, basically being multi-continental plus. Luffy's gears help him scale above this to the range of moon level. Now that I've covered a global interpretation for Luffy's power, let's talk about his mid-ball. Monkey D. Luffy has become one of the strongest characters in One Piece ever. In Gear 5, he scales relative to Whitebeard and Marineford. Why am I bringing this up, you may ask? Well, in Marineford, Sengoku states that Whitebeard has the power to destroy the world. The One Piece planet has been scaled to be the size of a star, which would mean that since Luffy is relative to this Whitebeard and has the power to destroy the star-sized planet, Luffy is star level. Something to back this mid-ball is that Blackbeard has a Yami Yami no Mi, which he has an attack which basically is a black hole sucking everything within the range. Black holes are literally dying stars, which would back up the star level Luffy agenda. One big flaw to the claim of Whitebeard being star level is that it's unclear what Sengoku exactly meant by destroying the world. Destroying the world could mean like sinking every island one by one, or killing everyone, which is basically destroying society or the world, or even splitting the planet in half like Naruto did in the last. Now that I've covered Luffy's mid-ball being star level, let's move on to the high ball. If you were high ball in the One Piece top tiers, including Luffy of course, you can actually get them to universal. I know it sounds absurd, like it really does, okay? But let me cook. I have two cases to prove the universal high ball. The first one has to do with where Luffy fought Katakuri in Whole Cake. The Mirror World. The Mirror World is a different dimension in the world of One Piece in which a father like Broly controls. It should be universal, and Luffy would obviously upscale from Broly, making Luffy himself universal. One big flaw in this claim is that Broly's Devil Fruit is what allows her to control the Mirror World. There's not really any proof that she made the Mirror World herself though, which is a problem in this universal One Piece claim. The second case for how Luffy can be universal has to do with Uta and Tom Musica in Film Red. Around the end of the movie, everyone is fighting in the space universe looking place with what looks to be stars and galaxies against Tom Musica. At the end of the fighting, Uta sings away the space wherever that other world was fighting. Shanks or even Luffy would scale to destroy this universe-like place because they scale relative in some way to Uta. And now that I've covered a low, mid, and high ball interpretation for Luffy's strength, let's move on to his speed scale. For Luffy's speed, he can be scaled to just as fast, if not faster than Marineford Marco, both reacting to and fighting Kizaru. Luffy did also fight Kizaru on Egghead and showed relativity to Kizaru's light speed. Kizaru is the user of the Pika Pika no Mi, which grants him the ability to conjure and manipulate light. He's at the bare minimum light speed. Luffy has shown moving like literal light in his fight with Kaido, in which in Gear 5 he does a thing where he mimics Kizaru's light beams while moving in zigzags. Luffy's faster than this light speed because of upscaling through cover after Wano and even Egghead. Another thing to help him surpass the shown speed of light feats in that Gear 5 Luffy is confirmed by Oda himself to get stronger every time he laughs. Basically, Luffy's speed, the low ball, is FTL. Now moving on to his mid ball for speed. So, well, the way I'm going to get his mid ball for speed starts with around the time skip. And so, Bodhi, after the time skip, Luffy dodges the pacifista laser beams, calling them slow. Dodging them would be faster than light reaction speed. Let's assume that from this time, where he unlocks advanced conquerors hockey, he only moves on to being 2 times speed of light. If we stack on the gear 2 multiplier of 5, we get to 10 times the speed of light. Then adding another 10 times multiplier for gear 4, then multiplying that by 5, which is the gear 2 multiplier, but for accounting for Snake Man being a gear 2 speed move from Bounce Man, they get to 500 times the speed of light. In speed scaling terms, MFTL. In simple terms, very damn fast. Now let's move on to the high ball. Returning back to Luffy's pacifista laser dodging feat, this is at least like light speed. Now Luffy has went gear 2, 4, and grown stronger and stronger throughout the series. In Luffy's fight with Kaido and Wano, he learns advanced Conqueror's Haki and does better than his previous gear 4 self. Now if you get Bounce Man Luffy to 50 times the speed of light because of the gear 2 multiplier, then the gear 4 multiplier, Luffy would still have plenty to grow in this high ball. Luffy and Blaze, Advanced Conquerors, outperforms this. Let's just keep it at the same speed as gear 4. This Luffy basically like the gear 2 multiplier, and then like the gear 4 bouncer multiplier, and then if you like do an additional estimated 5 times multiplier for Snake Man, you can get yourself Luffy on crack. If you highball this rubber boy speed, you get MFTL plus ranges. Now to wrap this all up, Luffy at a low ball is moon level FTL speed, at a mid ball, star level MFTL speed, and at a high ball, universal MFTL speed. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time.
Bye bye!